Now in its 7th year, the Film and Television Conservatory provides students with a comprehensive education in the art and craft of making movies. Courses in directing, screenwriting, cinematography, editing, sound recording, and documentary filmmaking help prepare students for their most ambitious films yet, their senior projects. This year's crop of senior projects includes stories about a hitchhiking philosophy professor, a teenager with bad karma, and a documentary about a mother struggling with her children's rare genetic disorder.
You know, a lot of people don't realize that all the film and TV kids at OCHSA want to make big productions like we do. They think we're just a bunch of kids with handy cams.
We live in a society where film is a really big part of our lives, but we never really truly understand how difficult it is and how much time it takes to make a really good film.
Putting together a senior project is putting together all of the elements that you've learned throughout your career at OCHSA. From everything from cinematography, which is the visual aspect of the film, to audio design.
Right from the start of the year we started on the script writing. The writing process took particularly longer than I expected.
Senior project entailed a lot of organization and teamwork.
With senior project, we've definitely gotten a taste of how important it is to get all of the paperwork done.
And finishing my senior project known as The Den of Snakes, which is about an assassin who falls in love with this girl and tries to get out of this world of crime.
The film is called The Promised Land, and I'm the director. The film is about a German immigrant who comes to the United States and his car breaks down and he has to get to the West Coast.
The story is about art students who take on football jocks in a game of football, trying to prove themselves, but really making them aware of that they're okay of being who they really are.
My senior project is called Calvin's End. It's about a kid who's basically been a jerk all his life, and he's been able to get away with it until this one day when basically the forces of nature sort of kick him into line.
I'm working on my senior project right now, Courage, which is about the life of Sharon Brown and her 2 children, which have a very rare genetic disorder called mucopolysaccharidosis. Working with a documentary is a different process than a fiction film. The most difficult issue, I think, is just scheduling around normal life issues.
I had a whole cast picked out, and then all of a sudden at the last minute, some of them would say that they couldn't do it, and so having to recast on the spot, that kind of stuff just happens.
We've been shooting on 16mm film, so there's a lot more work that needs to go into the actual filming process.
I made the decision to schedule my film over 6 consecutive days. That probably wasn't the best decision, as I needed a break after the first day.
We decided to put a helicopter in the last scene, and my first helicopter pilot, the day before we were going to shoot with him, went to Iraq, and our second helicopter pilot crashed.
David said, "We're just going to try to do this. This is what I've been wanting to do. It's my dream to do this."
Since my 9th grade year, I've wanted to shoot on 35 ever since I was introduced to film.
One of the bigger obstacles was shooting on film, since it did cost so much. A lot of times we only did 1 or 2 takes.
I think we've been lucky enough to have teachers and other students who are, dedicated to each other.
People helping out each other on their projects, it's like a family.
It just has taught me so much, just about dedication, organization, all the important things about life. My name is Erin Hill, and I've been in the Film and Television Conservatory for 6 years.
My name is Dana Bannister.
My name's Elliot Froz.
I'm Marquette.
I'm Leon Schwab.
Delcy Fleming.
My name is Jonathan Formica.
My name's Tandy Kine.
I'm David Kirkby.
Ladies and gentlemen, the senior project students of the Film and Television Conservatory.